Hi everyone, welcome to TNT. Thank you very much for dropping in, bringing you an important story today about two unexploded bombs that were being smuggled into the holiday island of Phuket over the past 2 or 3 days. There's quite a lot to this. One of them, they're not even sure whether it was in fact a bomb, but it looks like there is some concerted effort to try and get some of these small bombs onto the island. Exactly why at the moment, we're not sure. Now let's just go back a few days. We start here in Thai PBS World. Phang Nga police arrest 2 men after explosive device is found in a car. And just the first look there, if you're going to make a prop for a bomb in a film, you'd probably make it look exactly like this. The story says 2 men have been held for questioning after police found a stopwatch with a wire connected to a circuit board and some explosives in their car when it was stopped as they were heading for Phuket from Songkhla province early Tuesday morning. And then just yesterday there was an incident at Phuket Airport. We'll get onto that in a moment. So police at a checkpoint in front of the Phang Nga Provincial Hall noticed a private car turning into the provincial bus terminal. The driver was Muhammad and the passenger Suleiman, and they both claimed that they were hired to drive the vehicle from the Tepa district in Songkhla province to Phuket. And police searched the car, found a plastic bag inside a handbag which contained the digital stopwatch and circuit board. A small amount of explosive was found elsewhere in the vehicle. And just a quick map here showing you the red dot there, which is Phang Nga town, and it's around about an hour and 17-minute drive into the middle of Phuket, about an hour to the checkpoint at the top of the island. So some video footage there from nationthailand.com, and over the past couple of days there's been a lot of checkpoints that I've been driving past along the roads here in the southern part of Phang Nga leading to Phuket. So police are certainly on the job. I'll have more to say about that at the end of the video. But we go to this incident yesterday. And from Thai PBS World again, motorcycle destroyed at Phuket Airport after explosive confirmed inside. And the bomb squad technicians destroyed a motorcycle, this is yesterday, which had been abandoned in the parking area of Phuket International Airport after a suspicious item was found hidden inside. So the emergency response plan was activated and they found the motorcycle about 200 metres from the passenger terminal. And just from the photos we can see it's at the domestic terminal, and I'd say the motorcycle car park area is about 100 metres away from the passenger terminal. So they also brought in the K9 unit, that's the dogs, brought in to assist, and they gave a preliminary indication that the item did indeed contain explosive material. But the EOD team proceeded to safely destroy the device. And this follows, of course, the incident the day before where 2 men were arrested. Police tightened security across the island province, and the end of that article says CCTV footage showed 2 motorcycles entering Phuket around the same time as the suspect's car, but only one was seen leaving the province. Police then traced the remaining motorcycle to the Phuket airport. So when you're driving from Phang Nga to Phuket, you come across about a 300-metre bridge, and there is a checkpoint. I think it's one of the only permanent checkpoints for a province in Thailand. Tell me if I'm wrong. But from that checkpoint to the Phuket International Airport, it's around about a 15 to 20-minute drive. And that takes us to this article from the Phuket News, and their headline, "Suspects confess to planned Phuket airport attack." Now this is a very long article posted this morning by the Phuket News. You can find them at thephuketnews.com. I've put a link to the article in the description of this video if you do want to read all the details. I'll just go through some of the main points. And 2 men arrested in Phang Nga have confessed to planning a series of bomb attacks across Phuket, including a motorcycle bomb at the Phuket International Airport. And the suspects, to whom we've already alluded, identified as Suleiman and here named as Muhammad Wadang, were apprehended by Phang Nga police on Tuesday. They were later transferred to the interrogation centre at the Yala Provincial Police Operations Centre. Yala, one of the 3 southernmost provinces in Thailand, where they've had all those problems in what they call the Deep South for, well, several decades. And it says Muhammad Wadang admitted to planting 3 bombs in total. He specifically revealed that a white wave motorbike was rigged with explosives and was intended to be used in an attack at Phuket Airport. And police located the motorbike at the airport late yesterday afternoon and destroyed the device through a controlled explosion. And according to the confession, the group then planted another bomb at Cape Promthep, a very famous and popular tourist destination right at the very southern end of the island, where hundreds of tour buses go every night to watch the sunset. And for this leg of the mission, Mahama rode the white motorcycle, a third man took the blue motorcycle, and a fourth man travelled with Suleiman in the sedan. And police bomb detection units scoured the Patong beachfront yesterday and didn't report finding any explosive devices. And police investigations are ongoing to identify additional accomplices and determine whether the plot is linked to broader regional security threats. And police said at this stage, we cannot yet confirm whether the object, this is the wave motorcycle, was actually a bomb. If it was a real bomb, the damage would have been more severe. However, the initial inspection showed almost no damage from the destruction process, excepting, as you can see, that it was sort of blown into little pieces. And police are continuing their investigation and have not ruled out any possibilities. And then another version of the story from the PhuketExpress.com. Suspicious motorcycle destroyed at Phuket Airport. Explosive not yet confirmed. And officials are still working to identify the nature of a suspicious object discovered inside a motorcycle parked at the Phuket International Airport's domestic terminal. The discovery led to a controlled detonation. That's last night, but authorities have yet to confirm whether the item was an actual explosive. And importantly, despite the scare, airport operations were unaffected and authorities continue to monitor the situation closely. Enhanced security measures remain in place to ensure passenger safety, and the investigation is ongoing. So just a few things to add. Firstly, it was the Phuket International Airport just last week that had that bomb scare when the Air India flight was flying to Delhi, and only 5 minutes after taking off, one of the passengers received a bomb threat on their phone. Obviously, the aircraft was still low enough to receive the 4 or 5G signal. So he alerted the pilot, and the plane did return safely, dumped fuel over the Andaman Sea and landed without incident. And then, of course, that all leads into the incidents over the past couple of days. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that I know they get a bad rap often, but clearly there was some good intelligence that led the police to find this vehicle, that led them to these other discoveries, including these bikes at the Phuket International Airport. And as I said, just in my travels the last couple of days, there's been a lot of checkpoints around Phang Nga, and I'm pretty sure the checkpoint at Phuket has experienced quite a few delays as there's increased supervision in the searches and the checks of vehicles entering the province. So I think I can confidently say that police are all over this and seem to have a lot more information that they're not prepared to share with the public at this stage, and I imagine that those two men are assisting police with their investigations down in Yala. So that's all I've got for you on this particular matter. I'll do everything I can to keep you up to date if there's any new news. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.